trying to go from a British accent to an American English accent, or maybe you're just curious about the differences between the two. Let's take a look at them by focusing on an aspect of pronunciation called placement. Hey guys, this is Jeff with Fluent American, and we're going to be comparing British English and American English with the help of Keira Knightley. And we're just going to compare her sentences to how they would sound in American English, or with an American English accent. Try to notice the difference, especially between things like vowel sounds, and also especially with placement. If you're not sure what placement is trying to identify where the sound is coming from most strongly. In American English, it's going to be in the throat. It's also going to be extremely relaxed. Things that can help that we've mentioned before: you can try lowering your pitch. You can also try imagining that you're projecting from right here as opposed to up around your lips. But if you need more information about placement, definitely check out our other videos on the topic. So again, I'm going to play a sentence from Keira, then I'm going to give my own version, and then we can discuss some of the differences. Let's take a look. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel.
It's busy. It's busy.
It's busy. It's busy. Busy, just a quick note, is one of these tricky words that has a short I sound followed by a long I sound. So make sure both those vowels are coming in clearly. Busy, busy. And I think one thing you'll hear is that, again, in American English, the placement's just going to be a little bit lower and more relaxed. Busy. So it's not B, it's not B, it's B, B. Busy, busy, it's busy. A couple other words that you may want to practice that are similar to this. Words like city, city, or quickly, quickly. Again, these are words that have that short I, long I combination. How about our second sentence?
Yeah, no, it's going really well. Yeah, no, it's going really well.
It's going very well. It's going very well. Pay attention especially to that word, well. Well. Again, American English, the placement's super low, but you are raising the back, that middle, and the front of your tongue up. Well. Well. But keeping the placement low. If the placement's too high, it's going to sound like well, well, but you want more well, well, well. Not well, more well. Our next one.
If you hear squawking in the background, then if you hear squawking in the background, then
if you hear squawking, so again, this is more of the aw sound in American English, squawking, squawking, where what you're doing is you're opening your mouth wide and raising that back of your tongue. Aw, aw. Some other words that have this sound: law, law, or saw, saw. Compare that a little bit to British English, how Keira says it. It's a little bit more tense and higher. It's like squaw versus squaw. Again, if it's tenser, it'll sound like squaw, whereas if it's more relaxed and a little lower in your throat, it'll sound more like squaw.
So we have, virtual learning with. We have, virtual learning with.
We have virtual learning. We have virtual learning. One of the big differences, again, between British English and American English is these R sounds before consonants. In American English, an R before a consonant is pronounced. So make sure it's really clear. Virtual, virtual, not ve, but more ver, really strong R sound. Raising that back of your tongue, curling up the front of your tongue, but again, placement low and relaxed. Virtual.
Which was fascinating. Which was fascinating.
Which was fascinating. Which was fascinating. Another difference between American and British English, the ah sound. Pretty common sound in American English. Won't hear it as much in British English though. The difference is going to be, again, more like an ah, where your mouth is wide and slightly tense lips, but again, the placement's low and relaxed. You're also going to raise that middle of your tongue a bit. So it's more ah. So fascinating instead of fascinating. It's more fast. By the way, if you're looking to get your own pronunciation corrected, you want some feedback every day of the week, you should be in our Telegram group. You can find out more information at patreon.com/fluentamerican. Our next one.
Career, and it's a film that's so loved. So career, and it's a film that's so loved.
It's a film that's so loved. It's a film that's so loved. Notice that schwa sound. Loved. Loved. A lot more relaxed here than in the British version. So it's not la, it's more la, la. Everything's relaxed. Tongue, lips, throat. Loved.
So I just feel very fortunate to have been a part of it. So I just feel very fortunate to have been a part of it.
I feel very fortunate to have been a part of it. I feel very fortunate to have been a part of it. Fortunate. Fortunate. Again, with the R sound, notice the difference because, again, you have the R before the consonant. So fortunate. Make sure it's strong enough in American English. So again, these have been some of the differences in placement, vowel sounds, and also consonants like the letter R between American English and British English.